Alright everybody, today I thought I'd go over some of the gear I'm going to use to finish the guitar. I've got my Dremel kind of hanging ghetto style on a microphone stand. That's just to get the cord out of the way. I do have the handpiece attachment here, so it makes it a little easier to work with than actually holding the Dremel itself. So I'm just kind of give you an overview of some of the tools that I'm going to use. Right now what I'm doing is I'm about to start kind of cleaning up the carving before I actually do a lot of the sanding. And really what that entails is you can see a lot of little pieces of wood around some of the initial cuts that's kind of hanging on. So it just kind of looks a little messy. So what I'm going to do there is use the Dremel tool with various attachments to go in and clean some of those edges up. So some of the Dremel attachments that I'm going to be using, these ball nose ones are great. I've got them in a bunch of different sizes, and those are good for just kind of cleaning up a lot of the edges. I use this straight one here on the vertical walls if I want to keep a vertical wall. That's good for cleaning up the straight edges there, and then the tapered one is good for doing some undercut work or some fine detail work right on the tip there. I have been using these to create some undercuts on the wood, especially on the pedals themselves, and so you can kind of see it here. I'll get underneath these and really just kind of come in through here and create this undercut, and it just gives the carving a really nice depth if you can do that. So I'm probably going to go around most of the leaves and the petals and create some sort of undercut underneath those guys. Not too steep of an undercut because you still want those guys to be supported, otherwise they'll be pretty weak and they might crack or fracture if they take a hit. So leave enough support material under there that they're not going to break off, but enough undercut so that they have really good depth on them. So again, these ball noses are great for that. The other thing the ball noses are good for is right down at the base of any of these. If you really want a nice clean sort of look there, you may not be able to get that with the gouges or the chisels, so use the ball nose, and I'm going to use a real fine point one and almost create like an outline of each of these features, and I think that'll sort of make those features pop real good. The other thing that I'm going to try here, I've never used this before, but I got it for Christmas from someone last year, is this little micro sander. This is made by a company called Proxon. I believe it's a German company, but they make rotary tools as well, just like Dremel. Works with the same power supply, but I've got the micro sander attachment. So this is a linear micro sander, so it doesn't do rotary. Flip it on real quick, you can see it. Right, so it just goes back and forth. This is a round tip that I've got on it, and it comes with little pieces of sandpaper that you can peel off and stick onto the different tips that it comes with. When you run out of those, you can very easily make your own with some double-sided adhesive tape and then just cut your own sandpaper. I believe it comes with 3 or 4 different grits, like a 180, 240, and 400. So I'll start with the most coarse, which is the 180, and then I'll work my way up. But what I'm hoping to do, again, I haven't really messed with this yet, but if I can get in there on the pedals and just kind of come in and do that and sort of clean up the pedals, that might reduce some of the finishing time, because there's a lot of surfaces on this and it's going to take a long time. But I'm hoping that'll speed up the process a little bit. So I'm going to do all that. The different attachments for this guy, like I said, they got round, they got this one that's like a drum style, and that might be good for doing some of the contour edges, kind of like that. There's also this sort of rounded rectangle and a triangular tip, and then with each of those they come with a straight version and then an offset version. This is the offset version. So that's it. I'm going to use needle files for various things, just for cleaning up some of the tight little areas, and then picks for if I need to scrape some of the wood out, I'll do that. And finally, I've got my air compressor here, and as I work, I just kind of blow the dust off or whatever. So that's it. That's the tools I'm going to use for now to start cleaning it up. Once I've sort of got all the cleanup done, I think the next big step is going to just to start actually sanding the primary surface. So that's going to be all the big flowers and the big petals and all that stuff. I think these little flowers down here, all these are going to be the hardest probably to get into, so I may have to use the Dremel to clean those. I don't know if I'll be able to get in there with sandpaper. So that's it. Once the sanding is done, obviously I'll do some finishing work on these with put some kind of coating on them. I'm thinking of doing a multicolor stain, so maybe the background surfaces I may do like a dark stain. I may do the leaves like a medium brown stain, and then the petals may do like keep them kind of this natural color, so maybe just like a Danish oil on those. Not sure yet. I'll play around with some different colors. But that's it. That's what I'm gonna use to start finishing. I'm probably not gonna make a video of the finishing itself. It seems like it's gonna be pretty boring. It's boring for me. I don't enjoy doing this part of it, but it's part of the process. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.